think that one of the first ways that you can get over challenging things is by articulating, and that's hard. There's anger and confusion and pain and shame and guilt. Like, how can I start unraveling this? Like, where do I start unraveling this? My name is Preston Kellogg. I am 23 years old, and I am a senior at ASU. I was raised in a traditionally religious home. I am the oldest of 8 kids, and my youngest sibling is 3. My parents couldn't help me financially pay for school. However, they could help me save on costs by providing me a place to stay.
My husband and I both are college graduates, but we both had a tremendous amount of debt. We tried to help offset that, but also that struggle of getting through it is an important life lesson to learn.
I originally started in a biomedical program, but I found myself out of sorts. I found myself in an environment where I was struggling in my classes. I was struggling to get good grades. I was having a hard time focusing. On top of that, I felt like a lot of these identity points that I viewed myself as, a person that got good grades and just who I was in jeopardy. I totally felt directionless and lost. And it's like kind of hard to admit you're depressed or you have issues going on. Monday, I figured out something was wrong. Tuesday, I was in to get an appointment. I was getting checked up. I learned I had to do a lot of tests, ultrasounds, blood work, CT scans, things like that. So within like a 3-day period, I learned that I had cancer. Over the next few weeks, I had to figure out, am I going to be able to go back to school? Or if I'm like doing chemo, what does this look like? I learned that I was so lucky because the cancer that I had was one of the most treatable. I decided to kind of reassess my life. For me, I was taking some online classes that I just did not understand. I needed extra help, but I didn't know where to turn to. Course Hero provided the help I needed. You have access to live tutors, and it's not like they'll get back to you in a couple of business days. It's 24/7 help and a way more stress-free environment with better grades than I could have hoped for. Kind of put a little bit of weight off of me.
As a parent, you see so much potential and you see this brightness of future. But when you're young and you're going through a discouraging, depressing time, it's really hard to see that.
I started working one job at Feed My Starving Children. For me, working at that specific organization was one of the most influential parts of me figuring myself out. That was one of the first times I felt better about myself, was when I woke up in the day and I didn't have any time to think about Preston. Life is gray. There is very few times where life's gonna be black and white. I'm really proud of the fact that no matter how hard it got, I was always trying to move forward. Sometimes I did it more gracefully than others, but the fact is I did it, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that.